Well, this is a special time of year in the European footballing cycle. It's where it all begins again. The lifting of the trophy, the winners' medals. That was all back in May. A mere reminder, a relic of the glory that was and what may be to come, perhaps for one of these. The Estadio do Dragão in Porto, distinctive in so many ways, by comparison with its Lisbon rivals. So here it is, what we've all been waiting for. Make sure you are strapped in and ready to go.
Well, the biggest show in town just now, Peter, and everyone wants to be a part of it. A competition that seems to draw out the whole gamut of emotions. And in keeping with that, we've got an atmosphere with a real sense of enthusiasm here. And I'm hoping we get lift-off once this game kicks off.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Saul. His brilliant technical ability and eye of the needle passing can make a big difference to this team. He's got a wonderful engine too, and seems to always get himself involved in the thick of the action at both ends of the pitch.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's been taken short. Now it's Saul. Tries a shot! Goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Bayer Leverkusen didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Arias. Partey. Saul. Tries to dink it in, and it's got through. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Lamar. Saul. Up to meet it! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Tar looks to bypass the midfield. Morata gets on the end of it. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Plays it over to the other flank. Hits one! tries to get it clear.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Done very well to intervene. Seems now to be all about width.
Well, when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Tries to locate someone up front. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Morata. Lemar. Saul. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. There's a pop! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Tar. Bender. Quick ball forward. Saul, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. That's good progress. He goes for it. Oh, that's a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Played towards the front men. Plays it out to the wing. He's in space and looking for options. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Bayer Leverkusen back on level terms. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Goes direct to the front line. It's Folland. Played out to the right. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Looks to clip it forward. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dragovic. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Savic does well to read it and intercepts. Saul. And here's Koke. Hit into the mid. Great lead! Marvellous goal!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Has he found his man? And it's Folland. Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Saul. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the finish! Missed by a fraction. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Koke. And here's Morata. Morata! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gets into a dangerous position. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And he's there to hoof it away. Bender. That's been drilled forward. Oh, good interception. Clears it out of harm's way. Arias plays it forward. He's there to receive it. Lemar. Chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Bellarabi. Lemar battles to win it back. Dashing forward at pace. Baumgartlinger. Dragovic. Tar. Tries to get it forward quickly. Savic positions himself well and cuts it out. Hoists it forward. He's got options out wide. So who's he picking out? Saul gets it away. Tries to switch the play. Bellarabi. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the counter is on. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Folland. Looks to thread it through.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Well, that's where he wants it. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's played forward.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Referee has just said play on. Now the counter. Dragovic. Tar. Forward it goes.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Drives it towards the front. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
And it's Koke. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's come loose.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bayer Leverkusen have to get it into the box, and quickly. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Bender. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's the way to launch the campaign. They can look ahead with confidence and comfort. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group,